Here we have number 10. You're going to find the measurement of the indicated angle. And again, you're still going to use the same thing. You're still going to use your trig ratio of SOHCAHTOA. Okay? The process still is always the same. Always draw your person at the angle. Here's our person. Then label it. 13 is your closest. That's your adjacent. And then your 20, which is your hypotenuse. A and H, that is your cosine. So just write it. Cosine. We don't know what this is, so question mark is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent, it is 13 over 20. All right, to get the cosine alone, all right, you have to cosine inverse the other side. So it's 13 over 20. So the question mark, it is cosine, the inverse cosine of 13 over 20. So cosine inverse 13 divided by 20 in the calculator. This gets you approximately 49.45 degrees, so round it up. This means that angle is roughly 49.5 degrees, okay? All right, let's do B. Draw our person here. 24, which is your adjacent. 12, it is your opposite. So that is your TOA. So tan of this question mark angle is equal to opposite over adjacent, which is just 12 over 24. All right, so to get the question mark by itself or the angle by itself, we have to tan inverse the other side. So tan inverse, that's how we get rid of that tan, of 12 over 24. All right. So plug that into your calculator. Tan inverse of 12 divided by 24. That gets you approximately 26.6 degrees. Okay. Then C. We draw the person here. 6 is your closest. That is your adjacent. This 8 is opposite to that 90. So this is the hypotenuse. Adjacent and hypotenuse, that is cosine. So cosine of your question mark is equal to your adjacent over your hypotenuse. We know what your adjacent is and we know what our hypotenuse is 6 over 8. To get the question mark alone, you have to cosine inverse the other side. So we do cosine inverse of 6 over 8. So let's see what the question mark is. Cosine inverse of 6 divided by 8. That gets you approximately 41.4 degrees. Okay, so there you go. To find the angle, you basically have to use the trig inverse ratios, okay, or the trig inverse.